starting putting some salt in. But those are rough guidelines. What? So he's not using all the soy sauce. Just maybe a teaspoon in this, this liquid. Yes. So if you look at this, or I can describe it to you, when the clams are cooking, it releases scum, which in Japanese is called aku. And scum is kind of protein, blood, different things. And you want to skim that off. And that's what Abe-san is doing. He's skimming the white, foamy scum off the surface. What you do with like a soup or anything else, and you just get it. And he's still cooking because the clams haven't started to open, but haven't fully opened. One open. Good. We're getting there. Abe-san, garlic. Okay.
The golden color when you
Yeah, beautiful. When it turns golden. Yeah, I mean, you really like that.
After asari. Yeah.
Okay, let me explain what Abe-san did. Okay, so we were just talking about the soup. So he just added a little bit of soy sauce and salt to taste, and the soup, once the clams open, it's ready. That's done. Now, Abe-san sweated the garlic, and he got it till it was just golden color. Then he added the clams, the vanilla clams in English. Okay, and now you're adding sake, right? Okay, and soy sauce.
after sake you
Okay, right, because you want to boil it up. Yeah, soy sauce and sake at the same time. Now what Abe-san is doing is he's making an otoshibuta. But very simply what that is a drop lid. Okay, so what he's doing is he's taking some aluminum foil and just forming it so that the aluminum foil actually sits on the ingredients as it's cooking. And what that does is it concentrates the heat inside the liquid, and it also helps the liquid circulate. And you'll notice that Abe-san, which is interesting because if you think about a lot of Western cooking, we are stirring the pot, right? Abe-san's not stirring the pot. He's got an otoshibuta on it, and this drop lid, which he made from aluminum foil, and the flavors inside are already mingling and kind of swirling around, and it's getting hotter down there, so things are cooking through. And like on top, it's better to actually cover right on the surface, and it changes the whole nature of cooking when you do that. And in Japan, you can buy these droplets that are made of wood, and they fit in, they drop, like literally drop onto the top surface. So you wet them, and you put them right on the surface of the foods that you're cooking with liquid. Japan being a water cuisine, like using liquids of flavor, has a lot of, the cooking has developed a lot of ways to make that more efficient. And this is a great way to do it with this droplet. And if you look inside, it's really easy. Like you can see that it's not there's steam escaping, but at the same time, it's really hot down there because the droplet is right on top of it, and things are moving around like the liquid. And you can already smell it. I mean, I can. I don't know if you guys can
The
smell
acid
it.
doesn't interact with the aluminum foil even if it's
No, it's just, it's all right. And it's just coming out.
Did you add the liquid right after the
Yeah, Abe-san put the clams in and he just kind of swirled them around, coated them with that, that garlicky oil, and then put the liquids in. And again, like we see it all afternoon, right? In Japanese cooking, it's really very straightforward. I mean, you just throw these fermented ingredients in there, and you cook it. You're not like stirring too much or kind of adding this, adding that. It just kind of comes together with these techniques.
so these clams the same way.
Yes, he soaked them overnight to get the sand out of them. Now, some markets, some fish markets will say like our clams are clean. And yeah, I mean, that's cool. They're doing it for you. They're saying that, they give you, their clams are cleaner. And you don't need to soak it. But you can ask them. And you see, like, at this point, they open already, right? Okay? That was just a minute or two. And it's done. So it's done, when all the clams open. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So So that's it. So this was just a couple of minutes. It smells beautiful, and you'll see if you guys want to take. Well, you can take a look. The liquid has really gone away, and I guess that's going to serve it. Great. There's just a little bit of liquid. Oh, this is really tasty stuff. Beautiful. Obviously, I'm only garnish this. You put it in. Okay. So mitsuba is a Japanese herb. And you can chop it up and actually chop up the whole thing. You'll see we can get a mitsuba so we can show everybody what a mitsuba looks like. And it has a really beautiful flavor. That's kind of an herby accent on top of something. So you're not cooking with herbs, but you're using a fresh taste of mitsuba. It's really beautiful with clams. Also, like a scallion, very finely chopped. Also, like that kind of a little bit of sharpness is nice, really nice and topical. Great. This is what mitsuba looks like. Beautiful. Thank you, Harris-san. Mitsuba is really nice and it's really tasty. Remember, when you use mitsuba, you see it's grown hydroponically, right? So you just cut this stuff off, get rid of it. This is already pretty clean. And then if you're chopping mitsuba, chop up everything. Don't throw out the stem because the stem has a lot of flavor. I'm sorry. That's not on our list. But why don't I'm going to take liver out of that. Is it okay if people taste?
No problem.
Okay, you got to ask the chef permission. So you can just break a little bit off, break a little of the stalk or the leaf, and so you understand what mitsuba tastes like. We'll start here. But it's nice. We just chop, chop, chop. It's nice on miso soup because we use mitsuba for a lot of things.